from laptop. Okay, they can record. Prasad, you can record. Right. Okay. Fine. Thank you, guys. Right. If you see here, okay, this is one browser. Browser means, you know, right, what and all browsers we have. We have Google Chrome, we have Firefox, we have Internet Explorer, we have Edge. Edge is also one kind of browser from Microsoft, guys. Okay. So by using this browser will help you to open any application or website, right? So when you just open this browser, I want to open Amazon.in. You will simply type www.amazon.in. If you know the address, you will type www.amazon.in in the address bar, right? So this is your address bar. This is your address bar. Here you will type. If you don't know the address, definitely you can use Google. You can simply type Amazon. You will get a lot of results. You can click on the first website or the respective applications, links and all. When you open that application, when you type that application, what exactly happened in the internally, what exactly happened, guys? How it will go to the database side, right? How it will pull the data, let me tell you. When you just type the application name, amazon.in, okay? So initially it will send a request to the every application, okay, guys, every application. It's contains a three-tier architecture, guys. Every application will have this three-tier architecture. This is very common, guys. Even your WhatsApp also, okay. Every applications will have this three-tier architecture. The one which you are using, any application will have this three-tier architecture. What is this three-tier architecture, guys? Whenever you open any website or application, first it will touch the web server, guys. In the three-tier architecture, the first server is web server only. First, it will touch the web server. Why? Because you just type www.amazon.in. Okay. Actually, to open this application, you have to give an IP address, guys. Amazon.in website related IP address you have to type. I'll give you a simple example, guys. If you want to call any known person from your phone, hardly how many numbers you can remember, guys? 2 numbers, 3 numbers, hardly you can remember 5 telephone numbers, right? Might be your father's number, your mother's number, your brother's numbers, your siblings numbers. Okay, hardly we can remember 4 or 5 numbers. Agree? But I want to call to my friend. It's not mandatory that if I don't know the number, I cannot call. I know my friend number is saved with this particular name. So simply I'll go to the contact, I'll type that name, I'll call it. Once if I just select the name, what happened, guys, internally? That name is mapped with one, that name is mapped with one contact number. That contact number will, like, it will start ringing. Agree? The call will goes to that particular contact number. Means your name is converting into the number. Agree? Clear, guys? Your name is converting into the number there. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear, guys? Please let me know.
Yes.
Right? Your name is converting into the number, right? So in the same way, your web server also will be useful, guys. For opening Amazon.in application, you have to type one IP address. But how many IP addresses you can remember, guys? To open Amazon, you have to type one IP address. To open Flipkart, you have to type another IP address. To open SBI Net Banking, you have to type another IP address. How many IP addresses you can remember? Okay, that's not possible, right? So your web server will help you to change the domain name. The www.amazon.in is the domain name, guys. www.amazon.in is the domain name. Your web server will help you to change domain name into IP address into the domain name. That's it, guys. Simply your web server will help you to change your domain name into IP address into domain name. So once you type amazon.in, okay, so it will change IP address respect to IP address. Then it will pull the amazon.in related application, guys. Then you can see this. Okay, this interface. This is how you can see this interface, guys. When you type amazon.in, this is your application interface. This is the front end. Okay, this is coming from application servers, guys. This information is coming from this interface. I'm sorry, not information. This interface is coming from the application, guys. Okay, so from where you are getting this application? From application servers. So when you type amazon.in, first the request will goes to the Amazon web server, Amazon web server, and then each application will have its own web server, guys. Okay, Flipkart will have its Flipkart application server, web servers, database servers, and all. Then from web server, the application, the request will goes to the application server. Then application will open, and you can see the application like this, guys. You can see the application like this. Okay, this is just an application. Remember, application is just an interface between you and the database. Application is just an interface between you and the database, guys. Is it clear what is meant by application? It's just an interface between you and your database. You cannot directly communicate with the database. I want to buy one smartphone or laptop, guys. I want to buy one laptop. Okay, to pull the information about this laptop, you have to write one query. You have to write one query, otherwise you don't get the information about these products and all. Right? Agree? But what queries you can remember? Public people cannot remember these queries and all, right? So you cannot remember the query to pull this product information. Simply what we are going to do, we are going to click on that product, guys. Particularly, we'll click on that product. Which product you want to buy, you will click on that product. Once you clicked on the product, the request will go to the database server, guys. This is your database server. At the back end, you can see the database server. Backend, you can see the database server. Guys, one more minute, please. I'm very sorry. One more minute, please. For your patience. Fine. Just 1 minute. Let me. Yeah. Okay, guys. So here, if you see, this is your application server. Application services. These services will run from application server, guys. So can anyone tell me which softwares we are going to use to design the applications, guys?
.NET, ASP.NET, Java, PHP. There are a lot of
very good.
frameworks.
Very good. Okay, lot of softwares are there. Lot of languages are there. We are going to use those softwares to design this interface, guys. This .NET and all. Can anyone tell me example for a web server?
IIS.
Very good. IIS, Internet.
Tomcat Apache server.
Yes, Tomcat and Apache. These are the web servers, guys. Okay. Okay, what is meant by IIS, guys?
Internet Information Services.
Information Services. Okay, IIS. Okay, IIS, Tomcat, and Apache. These are the web servers, guys. Web servers examples: IIS, Tomcat, Apache. Why we are discussing these means sometimes. Yeah. What is that, sir? Sorry.
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Nginx. Okay. Nginx. Yeah, Nginx. Fine, thank you. Okay, so these are the web servers. Why we are discussing this, sir? Sometimes as a DBA, we have to restart IIS services. We don't touch these things, but definitely sometimes as a DBA, sometimes if the applications and all not working, okay, sometimes you have to restart IIS services, guys. That's why, just to have an idea, we are discussing these things. Okay, from Windows side, IIS is one web server, guys. From Windows side, IIS is the one web server. Nothing, it's very easy to restart. Go to services.msc, you can find the service, right click, restart the service. Okay, these are the examples of your web servers. Next, application servers, guys. Application servers. Okay, our application, what you can call it as application servers, and the languages we are going to the softwares we are going to use to design the applications. .NET is one. software. Okay, Java, PHP. What else, guys? Lot of things are there. Lot of softwares are there. These are the main: .NET, Java, PHP, and
Python.
Python. Okay, and what else? Lot of
Ruby and Rails.
applications. Yeah, Ruby. Lot of application softwares are there, guys. Mainly .NET, Java, okay, PHP and all. These are the main softwares, application softwares, guys. So here the request, web server will send a request. So and so, say for example, Divya just opened the browser. Okay, Divya typed www.amazon.in, and Divya selected one iPhone 13 she selected. And then once it was selected, the same request, first it will go to the web server. Once she opened, first it will touch the web servers. Web servers will open. Once she selected any item, definitely the request will goes from your browser to web server, and then from web server to application server. Then she can select that particular product, guys. Once she selected that product, she can see all the details about the iPhone. What is the specifications of the iPhone? What is the cost of the iPhone? When is the delivery date? Okay, everything you can see. What are the offers? Okay, everything you can see, right? That information, simply your application server will send that request to the database server, guys. Okay, so why, if I clicked on iPhone 13, if you see here, if I just clicked on this coin, why I am able to get only 2 grams gold coin, sir? Why not 10 grams gold coin?
Because
Why
the specific
yes,
search.
yes, correct. Okay, because that means every link has a meaning. Agree, guys. Every click has a meaning. If I click here, you will get one product. If I click here, you will get another product, guys. Means whatever you are clicking, each click has a different meaning or not. Agree, guys? If I click on this Oppo phone will open. If I click on this, okay, Surf Excel, just a minute, guys, it was blocked. 1 minute. Done. Right? If I click on this serial, you will get the serial information. Means if you click here, there is a meaning. If you click here, there is a different meaning. That means what? The searching is going to be changed, guys. So simply here, what I want to say, simply when you open it, when you click on any product, your application server will send a request to the database server, and depends upon the click on which product you clicked on, depends upon the click. There are some different queries will run. That queries will give you the output. Okay, that output your database server will send to your application server. That output your application server will send to the web server. That output your web server will send to the browser services or browser, and then you can see the product information, guys. So can anyone tell me, if you click on any product, how many requests are undergoing here? Can you tell me how many requests are undergoing here?
7.
If you click on any product, you can see 7, guys. First, the request will goes from your browser to the web server. Then the same request will go to the web server to the application server. Then same request will goes to the application to the database server. On database, the query will be executed. This is also one action. You will get output, right? That output again, database server to application server to web server to your browser. Then only you can see total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, guys. A single click. Now you know the meaning of single click. A single click, if you click on just a single click, actually it's undergoing for 7 actions within a quick fraction of milliseconds, and you are able to see the product, guys. The cycle is same for every application, guys. The cycle is same. Don't think it is only for Amazon. So what if I open Flipkart? The same process will continue. So any application will work based on this strategy only, guys. This is called 3-tier architecture. So these are the application servers, and this is your database server, guys. Okay, this is your database server. Okay, so you people are using different phones, right? Someone can use iPhone, someone can use Samsung, someone can use Oppo, Vivo, okay, Mi, Poco, different phones you are using, guys, right? In the same way, there are different database softwares also there. There are different database softwares also there. So in those database softwares, SQL Server is one database software. Can anyone tell me, guys, other database softwares?
Oracle.
Oracle, very good. Next.
PostgreSQL,
DB2,
Postgres,
My-
DB2,
MySQL.
MySQL,
Oracle.
NoSQL, MongoDB,
Oracle.
right? Oracle, yeah, correct. Okay, so guys, at the back end, either any of the software, database software will be used, guys. Either they will use SQL Server, either they will use Oracle, either they will use Postgres, either they will use MongoDB, or they will use MySQL, or they will use NoSQL. Any software that depends upon the features. Why you bought that Samsung phone? Why you bought the iPhone? If I have, you don't simply respond, I have more money, that's why I bought. I like the features of iPhone. I like iOS. I love iOS devices. That's why you bought the iPhone. Agree? So in the same way, each database software will have its own features. Okay, depends upon the application requirement. The architect will decide which database software is more suitable for that application. If you are using SQL Server, that is a Microsoft SQL Server, you can use Oracle, you can use NoSQL, you can use MySQL, whatever it is. If people are using SQL Server, then we can start working on SQL Server, guys. So we are here today to discuss a part of the database softwares. It's one type of database software, guys. SQL Server, which is a leading in the market. I'm sorry, guys. Oracle, guys. There are Oracle DBAs also there in this class. I'm sorry, but actually, as per the what we can say, what is the diagram, guys? What is the diagram? So every year, one company will tell you which one is the leading software in all the sectors. What is that? I'll tell you tomorrow. Okay, I'm unable to recollect the name. Something name will be there. Okay, so as per that company, as per that diagram,
It is a Gartman report, sir.
Gartner, yes, Gartner, right?
Yes, sir.
Gartner report. Okay, let me show you the Gartner report. Not Garden. What is it?
Gartner, sir. G-A-R-T, Gartner.
Gartner report. Yes, thank you.
Yes,
Gartner
yes.
report for SQL Server.
Well, sir, this is to decide the rating of all IT applications.
Yes. This Gartner is an important application, guys. This will decide for all the applications. Okay, whatever applications are there, it will decide the rating for all the applications, guys. Let me open the diagram. Here you can see. So as per this diagram, see here, which is on top, guys? Which is on top?
Microsoft.
Microsoft, right? Let me open this image. Okay, I'll show you. Yeah. This is the Gartner report, guys. If you see here, leaders, this section is completely leaders. These are the challengers, guys, and niche players and business, guys. So in the leader section, Microsoft is on top, and Oracle after Microsoft, you can see the Oracle. The report itself is saying Microsoft SQL Server DBA is the leading database software in the market, guys. I'm not claiming as a SQL DBA. I'm not claiming, guys. The reports itself is saying, okay, Microsoft SQL Server DBA is a leading database software in the market. We are going to discuss that Microsoft SQL Server DBA, guys. Okay, so is it clear, everyone? So if you see again in this three-tier architecture, again, when you open any application, it will first touch the web servers of that particular application. Then web server will send a request to the application servers. Then application server will send a request to the database server. Then query will be executed as per your requirement. And whatever output you are getting from that query, again, the output will send it to the application servers, then application servers to the web server, then web server to your browser, guys. This is how you are getting the output. Each click has a different meaning. When you click on any product, different queries will run, guys. If I click on this product, one query will run on the database. If I click on this product, another query will run on the database. That's why you can see different products. That's why if you click on the 2 grams gold coin, you got only 2 grams, not 10 grams. Okay, so this is how the things will work, guys. Is it clear? Three-tier architecture. So in the web server, the first phase, IIS or Apache or Tomcat, these are the softwares will be used. In the second stage, .NET, Java, okay, Python, PHP will be used in the third stage. Your Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, NoSQL, any of the database software. I'm not saying everything. Any of the database software will be used, guys. And big companies, they will have a lot of applications. They will support a lot of applications. So each application will have its own database software. TCS, Infosys, it depends upon their projects. Some projects they will use Microsoft SQL Server. Some projects they will use Oracle. Some projects they will use MySQL. Some projects they will use NoSQL. It's completely depends upon the application requirements, guys. And believe me, I don't know the cost of Oracle, but SQL Server is very costly, guys. Oracle people, can you please comment? Which one is costly, SQL software or Oracle? Let me mute, guys. Let me mute you all. In case of any questions, you can unmute. Okay. Fine. Okay. So Microsoft SQL Server is very costly software, guys. One SQL Server software costs you around 3.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, guys. That is only SQL Server software. Again, you have to buy Windows Server also. That is also around 3.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs. Okay, that much costly it is. Maintaining SQL servers and infrastructure is very costly, guys. Okay, is it clear, everyone? Guys, please, any questions, any doubts as of now?
No, all good.
Okay, fine. So this is your database software. That's why this is at the back end. We'll call all the database softwares are backend softwares, guys. This is your front end. When you open the application, you can see the interface. That's why we will call front end applications and backend database. Front end applications and backend database. You cannot see database server, okay, from the application view. You can only see the application like this, Amazon.in. You cannot see the database, guys, right? So that's why we can call this applications are front end applications, databases are backend databases, guys. That is how we can call it is. Okay, right? Chalo. Where it is? Where is our document? Let me open this document. Done. So can anyone tell me what is SQL Server now?
So it is a database
Like software, like which is used for
which used to store the data and process the data and retrieve the data.
Very good. Okay, it's simply just only these three words are very important, guys. It's a database software which is going to store the data, which is going to process the data. Processing means the one which it did now, just now. I just clicked on one product, right? So it just processed the data and it just pulled the particular data, guys. The gold coin, 2 grams gold coin, it just pulled. That is called processing. We'll have a lot of gold coins. Okay, so if I just click on gold coins 24K, you can see lot of gold coins, guys, right? Lot of gold coins. In all these gold coins, why you got the information about this 2 grams gold coin? It just processed among your gold coins and it just pulled the data. That is called processing. Okay, filtering, you can call it as a processing. Okay, in the same way, it is going to retrieve the data. Of course, I want, this is called retrieving the data. I'm clicking on the product, I'm getting the product information is called retrieving the data, guys. I'm retrieving the data. This is called you can call this activity as retrieving the data. If you are reading any information about the data, you can call that as retrieving the data, guys. Okay, so that is your SQL Server, where the SQL software will be used. Yes, sir. Any questions? Okay, so where this software will be used, guys, this will use it as a backend to the any application, guys. This software will be used as a backend to any application. Okay, let me mute you all. In case of any questions, you can unmute, sir. It's creating some disturbance. So what will be the duties and activities of this DBA? Okay, what duties and activities of the DBA? What as a DBA, what we are going to do, sir? Sir, those who are maintaining this backend, you can call them as DBA, sir. Guys, those who are maintaining this database, you can call them as a DBA. The maintenance, you can call it as a database administration. The person who is doing the administration, you can call them as a database administrator. Okay, database administration. The process is database administration, and the person who is doing this job, you can call them as a database administrator. So database administrator means, don't think only SQL DBA. Database administrator means he can be a Oracle DBA, he can be a Mongo DBA, he can be a MySQL DBA, he can be a NoSQL DBA. Sometimes if you see some jobs on DBA, we'll go and we'll apply it without reading the job description and all. Don't think DBA means only SQL DBA. DBA means he's going to maintain the databases. If he's maintaining SQL servers, he's a SQL DBA or MS SQL DBA. If he is maintaining Oracle software, we can call him as a Oracle DBA, MySQL DBA, NoSQL DBA. So once this course is completed, you all will become which DBA? Which DBA?
SQL
guys?
Server
SQL,
DBA.
SQL Server
SQL.
DBAs, MS SQL DBAs. We all will
SQL
become
DBA.
MS SQL DBAs. Don't confuse. There is MS SQL, Microsoft SQL Server, and don't confuse. There is MySQL, guys. Okay, MS SQL and MySQL, both are different softwares. Don't confuse. And guys, the meeting is showing less than 1 minute. Please reconnect again with the same link, guys. I'm waiting. Please use the same link to join immediately, guys.